Yo, what is going on, buddy? Good evening and welcome. You're gonna play Monsters 12. On everybody. Game time. Bum 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 bum. Do do do. And Sonic really does have the best game soundtracks out there. Really, probably the first first games to really make me appreciate the music game that but it didn't really. Ew. What
Purnell has been my friend for over 20 years.
I've been gone for a bit, but
Rhythm and Pixels. Check
came back.
www.supergamestation.com.
I gotta say, I don't. Did you have a different username last time? Or did you have the same? I'm just drawing a blank. Okay. That name I Mixer Days. Lord have mercy. Dude, that's so long ago. It's funny as I was talking about Mixer here in a previous stream. I miss Mixer Days. How you been since the Mixer Days? Hopefully everything's going well. Secretly playing another game behind this screen. Good, I'm glad to hear that everything. Playing PGA Tour 2K. Yes, I'm doing pretty good. Staying busy, man. Family's growing. I got 3 kids with a 4th on the way, and all sorts of stuff in the mix. Staying busy. But I missed playing games on the internet. I missed hanging out on Twitch. And Mixer went away, obviously. I just had too much fun doing this to never do it again. I just had other things to take care of first. But far from, yeah, dude. I still jam some D2. I don't know how much Destiny 2 is going to be a part of my stream content. Not that I don't want to. I think it's just there are other games that I really want to play first. Yeah, are you still playing Destiny? Enjoy the Witch? If you did you enjoy the Witch Queen? Are you looking forward to Lightfall? Lightfall looks like. What are you playing mostly now? Play to Duval. I'm gonna try to get Vexsmith for that. A lot of League and Valorant. I could not get into Valorant. Tried. got into like one of the betas, and I really tried. I'm not sure what it is about it. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I do know what it is about it. I was never a big, like, Counter-Strike player. Love watching it, don't like playing it. And I just was not expecting Valorant to be Riot's take on Counter-Strike. Couldn't get into it. For me, I like, like I love, to me, I still think Destiny is Destiny and Destiny. Yo. With the Prime Gaming sub, I appreciate that. Could have used that anywhere on this giant purple website and with me. Yeah, it was never. Appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of my childhood back then. Man, now you're making me feel old. All good. Turned 36 this year, so I am old in gamer years. I still talk to, speaking of Celtic and Farman, I still talk to Celtic from time to time. It's the her dad name. It's true. Well, that, you know, it's funny. Did I ever tell the story of like how I came up with this name? Like, when I very first started on Twitch, back in, I don't know, 2000. Maybe. Something like that. Anyway. Well, it's funny you say League. Like, me and my friends played League of Legends all of the time. Like, that was our game. We played League all the time. I wanted to watch the LCS. We're broadcasting the LCS on Twitch. So I was like, what's Twitch? And I had a Twitch username so I could watch the LCS. Watching the LCS, and I was also watching StarCraft WCS. StarCraft 2. Oh yeah, I mean League is like super mega toxic. Look, I pretend like it's not, but it's probably no worse than Salt is. But I did play it. Probably a ton of money. Holy crap. Anyway. Yeah, so I was going by Sentinel 0. I think that accounts. Yeah. That was my name. Thought it sounded cool. Came up in the clan tag and brackets around your name. Oh, you know what it is? It's the gate. It's the noise gate. Hold on. Appreciate you for tip. Is that better? Is it making it stand? I just don't want it to be picking up the crazy background. I think so. So when Mixer went away, you know, Mixer offered, you know, Mixer got bought by Facebook, and they offered up people that were like partner or close to. They basically were incentivizing the Mixer streamers to go there instead of going to Twitch. So he was doing the Facebook thing for a while. But I don't know. I think he just was too busy with family and life stuff, and just it was tough for him to fit it into his schedule. His kids are getting bigger and going to school and having more like extracurriculars and stuff, and it just was tough for him to find the time to budget it. and he has to get up pretty early for his 9 to 5, and I think he just fell out of it. So, but I mean, him and I actually live. We're geographically pretty close together, about an hour apart, and I mean, we've hung out in person a couple of times, which is cool. Far on the other hand, I know he came over here to Twitch. He was streaming for a while, and he had a kid, and then I think he had another kid, and then no idea, man. Same with like Hoosier. He got married, and then I don't remember Hoosier Boy. He got married, and then him and his wife had a kid recently, last year maybe. And then I don't know. He was like doing the thing and working with Microsoft and all that. The only person I see, Mac and Jeeves. I remember the name. I don't know that I. Did we? Maybe we did. We might have hung out on Mixer. I mean, the only people I was keeping up with outside of like Mixer was, like I said, Far, Celtic, and like Hoosier. And then I would hang out, like, do you remember Damn It Rooster? I'd hang out in his streams. I think Mac and Jeeves, yeah. And then, what was, oh man, there was another one of the dudes that played Destiny all the time. Shoot, what's his name? Dang, I can't think of his name. There was another guy. Anyway, he was in real life, he's a chef. And, because I remember talking to him about, like, chef stuff all the time, which is pretty cool. Alright. Hang on one second. There we go. Damn, what was the guy's name? Oh, I just had it. It was right there. Dang, it was right there. Start with a D. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I don't know. The only one I see of folks from back in the day who's still doing the thing is, do you remember Jared FPS? Or he was I Am Batman on Mixer way back in the day. That's it, man. I don't really remember. Like he's part of one of those like stream teams, part of XII. Plays like he's a Call of Duty streamer. Like he's doing really well for himself. Like I think he's a full timer on Twitch, and like goes to the Call of Duty World Champion stuff and all that, man. He's doing the thing. So yeah, that should upgrade. Update. Have to fix that. So yeah, other than that, I don't know if you remember PT Barpun, she played Overwatch and did body paint. She's coming back. She's getting a new gimmick, whatever she's doing. I don't know all the details. I just saw she posted about it on Instagram the other day. She was PT Barpun before. Oh, PT Barpun. Now she's Moot Boink, Mootboink, but now she's changed into something else. I'm not sure what her new name is going to be. But she was like, if it wasn't Celtic or Far, I was probably hanging out on her stream. She was one of like the first people I met on Beam, pre-Mixer. So I don't know. We had a pretty cool friendship, through the internet anyway. But yeah, other than that, I've lost touch with a bunch of those folks, man. A lot of them either quit streaming when Mixer went away or just disappeared. And you know, or I lost touch with him when I stepped away from streaming for a bit. So, but you know, glad to hear I had a positive impact on your time. You know, there on Mixer. That's what I'm here for. Or hopefully it was positive. I guess you didn't say it was positive. I just assumed it was. What am I talking about? No, it's all good. I'm trying to get trying to get like an every other day type of deal going. True. Yeah, no, it was. I'd like to find something like that again. I think would be really cool. Like I said, I don't know that I'm necessarily looking to get back into...
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
Anything like that.
I do not sleep.
As far as like...
I dream.
Destiny all the time.
For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Well, I appreciate
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard?
Yeah, but that's always been my goal.
Your dream of a kingdom restored is
I
known
want
to
to have a
me.
good time. I want people to have a good time.
Grand Kiltius, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
This is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble House Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance. Alcide Margrace, at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltius, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor.
Ooh, welcome back.
His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
Watching
The
this
Emperor
cutscene.
Gramis is no more.
This part of the game is all new.
His life was taken.
Father.
So I played this game when it came out back in launch on the PS2, and
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our emperor? A deception and an outrage.
I got stuck at the boss
will not
just
stand
before all
for
this
this.
part. back in like 2006 or whatever it was. So.
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as all...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
PS2.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
Did it... let's see. Yeah, so that's 7. That's on the PS1. I mean, you could play it on the PS2.
Strength.
PS1
Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders, then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Sorry, my wife just got my son down to sleep. She was coming in here to say goodnight. Hang on, after this cutscene's over, I'll show you a picture.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
Well, dang.
And so House Solidor lives on.
Man, this game is all sorts of full of the political intrigue.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vane wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
Yeah, so that's the very first boss.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vane's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war.
Yep.
According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war under Vane's command, no less.
Nope, that's how it goes.
The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then,
I played that game
the Nethicite is the coup de grace.
so much.
Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside.
So what I'm
Should
doing
I become
now
Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am,
when I
can
stepped
protect
away
nothing.
from streaming
With a
for
greater
bit,
power at my
3 years
disposal,
ago,
perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which
doing
you
a Final Fantasy
dream.
marathon, but I was doing.
I
straight
require
through.
something far greater.
And I had completed 4.
To wield power against power.
And
Truly, the words of a human child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
you know, let's spice that up.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other
So I have a
power
wheel
Wraith
when I
War
spin it.
left.
And I picked a game.
Does such a thing
Of the
exist?
games that I hadn't beaten yet.
Journey across the
12 is what
Piranha
it started
Rift
on. So after
to
we
the
finish 12,
still
we'll spin the wheel
shrine
again,
of
and another
Miriam.
Final Fantasy game.
There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Ashelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream.
Gotta go to sleep. Alright. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you dropping that Prime sub in there. And yeah, I will probably be back either tomorrow or Thursday. So if you're in my Discord, check that out. If not, follow me
My
on
dream
Instagram. I'm on there
too
too.
fades into day.
If you're on Instagram. If not, just hit the alert button in here, and whenever I go live, Twitch will tell you. Appreciate you coming through. Discord server? Yep. I should probably make a... Yep, never got rid of it. Thought about it. Tried to a couple of times, but to no avail. Maybe that was just the fates helping me keep it around for when I was ready to come back. Trying to be present in it. I post. I'm doing YouTube content as well. I post all my streams up to YouTube after they're done, and I do some like YouTube only stuff. So yeah, check that out. I try not to be too spammy with the here's, the everyone. I do an everyone whenever I go live, but I try not to be egregious with it otherwise. If you think you'll be around more, it's definitely worth tuning into. Try to post a bunch of other stuff there too. Where am I supposed to be going? Peace. Have a good night. Where we can get the Sword of Kings in the Still Shrine of Miriam. I see that, but how do I get there? Excuse me. It's kind of dry in here. Need to get a beverage or two. This is gonna go. Okay. Should have been paying more attention. But I was not. Yeah, Fran's one of my lowest level people, so she can stay in for a minute. But she, who's got the oh, it's got me. I'm not gonna make it wear it. It's fine. There's got to be something here. Super shit. Oh, you already hit that. Alright. No. Anybody else? You can. Yes. But you're gonna lose. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I guess it's down here. Probably the only thing I can think of. Well, I think that's they're tinning caverns. Alright, so not where I want to go. Alright. So we're gonna guess that it's gonna be down here. Because I obviously didn't go wherever this thing is connected to. So this is taking me. Take it. Probably take this thing off of Ron once I get to do I not have any? That's a shame. Looking for some echoes. Below, I did not have any. Alright, so what's down here? What do we got? Eat it. Yeah, huh? baby boy. Traps. Thought I could see them. I don't know. I guess I misunderstood what was actually seeing them. Rust. Is there... Oh, I didn't see that. Alright, check that out. I missed a connected light. Oh, Lordy. Yep, all right. Right there. So how many hours of gameplay do I got? Let's see. Ugh, flying things.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Why are you
Yeah.
sucking, bro?
Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Why are you missing so much? Okay. Cool. I found it. I didn't have to buy it. Oh. Are you trying to tell me something, Gabe? Are you trying to let me know that I should anticipate? Awful trappings of whatever's coming. With the ring prevents what? Sap. Something else. A battle harness. Alright. Let's mosey on into this next dungeon here. Let's see what we got. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Gonna go get some cool sword that my mage can't equip. The Sword of Kings. The Still Shrine of Miriam. The word seemed to have been left by King Edward. Treaty Seeker, relic held in his pedestal in grace. Okay. Sweet. Spin. And taking a ghost. Oh, and you guys can use more XP? Wow. Trash. That's lame. But I get it. Excuse me. What's up? What's going on, man? Come on, son. Do I gotta equip the thing and then do the thing? Okay. Equip. Go down, Shire. There you go. Just kicking the work week off. Word up. I feel that. It's definitely a Monday. That is for sure, friend. Hopefully everything went well. Everything's going well. Are you a night shifter or? We always try to slow even slower with the head of sails in here. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, let's No, I feel that though. There's not a lot to do when I'm down to a handful of tickets. No, I feel that. Well, that's actually for me. I am not teaching any classes this week, which is a first. I mean, this month, which is a first in a long time, and I'm kind of excited about that. I'm like, yes, I will take the time off. I mean, not take it off, but I'll enjoy the downtime. I'm actually going to go in my lab in the next day or two, or for the next day or two, maybe, to get some stuff repaired. Do you already have two? You do already have two. Okay. Yeah, we'll get this one. Booyah. Alright. Yes. Swiftness, baby. But how is the new gig, man? I mean, all things considered, how's it going? Enjoying yourself at least? Calls from Citibank since we just sent them a lot of product. I feel that. So, it's only slow because you haven't got the chance to get in there and mess your stuff up yet. Been there with, it was a few years ago, but we started deploying like T1s and T3s and stuff over our like regular over our FiOS network. And the FCC came and said that we could combine our networks again, which is something we weren't allowed to do for a long time. And so yeah, there's a thing where we deployed it. It was cool. I mean, it helped us get a lot of service into areas that didn't really have the ability to get services before, or at least higher level services. I'm gonna leave this stupid thing on people. This sucks. This, where is that? Tell you what, no, you can do it. Come here. But, you're trying to switch out this music. Dude, I heard they're deploying 2G networks. No, not 2G. That's not the right term phrase. 2 gig speeds out to customers. Oh, it's part of the map. So that sounds cool. My neighbor is a Comcast tech. So, him and I, of course, we talk shop, right? I work with Verizon, he works for Comcast. Of course, we talk shop. Life crystal. That's cool. Yeah. That's dope. say, my friend game? I just wanted to heal. I just wanted the free heals, man. We have 200 down, 20 up, which isn't great for a tech company. Yeah, no, you guys might want a little more speed. How big are you guys? Look, I'm not in sales either, so I can't help you with anything beyond, you know, whatever's going on. But it sounds like you guys need to switch away from these. I mean, we do it too, right? And sometimes it's adequate. But, you know, there's like residential plans and it's like people-wise. I mean, both is honestly, but really, like, how big is your company as far as like people? Hello? Darn. Throw your in and out. So, I don't know, you guys are a tech company, maybe worth looking into. But, you know, getting something like a 300 meg Ethernet pipe, or 100 meg do the trick because it'll be an Ethernet. Guardians, the through a trust, the worthy may pass, not worthy be shunned. That sounds good. But it, you know, the thing is, like, you know, there's two versions of you know, services, right? There's the residential, and then they just like repackage residential service as business. And basically what it means is you get a higher priority for techs and stuff like that, as opposed to residential, whereas when you start moving into getting circuits that are like sonnet based, Ethernet or sonnet will really help you. We'll just get you a better, more solidified. And also the VPNs for remote control. Yeah. I mean, it's worth looking into. Doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could either call Verizon directly, buy a circuit through them, and they'll come and install Canoga Perkins to your location. They can deliver you 100 meg or a gig. I mean, it doesn't come in like down ups, but the thing is, it's definitely worth looking into it. And it's made for that kind of stuff. Those, like I said, those business plans like you have now is really just the same thing that you get at home. You know, there's not any real difference to it. Yeah. That's the thing with excuse me, cable internet. This is anybody, right? This is not a big against Comcast or anything. It's how cable internet is built. You're gonna share all that bandwidth with other people. intro presentations for new products. There you go. It's not a bad gig. Miss hands-on time with me. That's the key to those businesses, man. Like, get yourself, become the shmee. Or you SME the subject matter expert. You're the one who has to be all the time. Hey, that can be rude. Need you? I missed them. Is there another door I can go through somewhere and I just didn't see it? Nope, I just go to the other side. And we'll keep going this way for a minute. That's what's up, man. That's good. You got in there. Get something enjoying. It's always a plus. And if you guys are growing too, man, that's always thing about growing, right? Is that gets you the opportunity to reflect. That's cool. I don't really want that. Man, you really get the chance to stake your claim as far as like, hey, I was a definite reason why we grew the way we did, as fast as we did, whatever, right? You can write your name in the books and lay claim to your chunk of the growth. If that's what you're after, right? I mean, it's all what is your objective? But I think it puts you in a place where you can if you're looking for stability, you got a pretty surefire way to get yourself from where you are to where you want to go in regards to that. Okay, you Take this off. We'll instead equip you with. Okay. There we go. Bosch is the one falling behind me. Crazy. But yeah, you know, emissary or camper, he just recently got on a full-time gig at his job. He does IT for a college in Georgia, and he just got a full-time promotion, pay him up the whole, you know, whole kit and caboodle. And he's like, man, I am in a comfortable position, like, you know, I know that I'm going to be getting paid steady, and I'll be able to get some really firm footing before I move on to whatever the next thing I want to do is. And, you know, I think more than anything else, man, that's what people want in life, right? They want that. They want some manner of stability that they can, you know, jump off their stable platform into the next phase of life. Okay, I would very much. It's weird that the trigger's all over here. You know, but I think, like I said, your company doing or in the position your company's in, growing. You can write your name in that way. You know, there's two ways, because there's two ways it can go. It either grows and gets bigger like they planned, or it doesn't. But you actually, not just you, but all the people who work there, you know, put in the effort, man. You really make the difference between whether it does or it doesn't. And small companies like that, man, when you do, trust me, they'll let you know for sure. Yeah, he likes it because he's like, man, it's busy around the time of enrollment. But have you gone to get any of the CompTIA, like A+ or Security Plus, Network Plus, or the Cisco, gone down like the CCNA path or anything like that for certifications? I was going to do that in CompTIA. CompTIA was a carpet's job, but the way this is having electrical engineering degree. There you go. Ooh, this is a ninja sword. One for blind. Yes. Okay. No, I cannot. Oh, it did say two-handed. It said it right there. Duh. So, this one might be a little outdated. This is what I studied when I took the test years ago. Sorry. Bop. But this is the book that I used. But you can see it's nice and hefty. But this one, I think... Nope. I thought this was the one, but yeah, this is pretty good. So. Yeah. CompTIA stuff is pretty good. Pretty easy. The high school kid. Yeah. This one is from 2015, maybe? I don't remember. I think so. I think it's 2015. But I know they've changed their stuff up, and I know like Cisco did too. But I'll tell you, man. A lot of those certifications anymore, man, they carry more weight. They carry more weight than college degrees do anymore, man. Getting that, taking that, any of those or both, preferably, of those certification paths, man, set you up for anything. My suggestion, based on my side of the field, right? Because I don't do IT, you know, like you do, right? I mean, I work directly on the Verizon network, but considering where we're going and what we're building, the place that I think people want to go, and I think, and the reason I suggest this is because I believe that it's going to be much less populated than, you know, your network admins and your sysadmins. Like, there's going to be a ton of people doing that stuff, and they're going to be I don't want to say dime a dozen. That's not the case, but it's going to be super populated as far as those fields go. But I think that if you do network architecture is going to be the place to be. Yeah, network architecture is going to be the deal. You know, the Internet of Things is going to be the next. You know, it's going to be the next thing. You know, it is. I mean, that's where we're going. That's where everything is going. And having people who understand how to take advantage of absolutely insane amount of connectivity that's going to be out there is going to be probably a place where all the money to be made is like, you're talking about getting the really high paying jobs, being able to design these huge, network-wide, multi-state-wide clouds for all all of these things to communicate with and utilize. You know, all this super fast connectivity that's out there. That's the deal. So I think if you do, let's see. Oof. Lord mercy. Where is... Man, they used to have a... Sorry, I'm looking at something. Give me a second. Change it up a little bit. I can understand the way technology was moving when I was still getting my degree, but they didn't want to hear it. It's just a lot of my classmates landed a job already with power companies. Yep. And that was just not the way I wanted to get into. Oh yeah, for sure. So this one they changed it now. So you can get this CCIE, right? This is an expert level Cisco. You have to build your way to it, but they got this enterprise infrastructure one. Enterprise wireless would be a good way to go. Or data center. I think those are you know, if you're talking about security for the sake of making a career out of something, or preparing yourself to be able to take any job that comes open type of deal, I think getting into anything either in the wireless thing or the data center stuff. Especially since they've changed it up. I don't think I have a handkerchief, do I? I do not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing, you know, in the past. It was just, you know, how could I get involved with I just wanted to be on the edge. That was it. I mean, I wanted to be on the cutting edge side because I knew that that's the way things were heading, man. And I figured, you know, I was in my, you know, later 20s at the time. I was like, I want to be in a position to move and pivot with the times. going on? Yeah. You know, that's what I wanted to do. And here we are. A few years later, I didn't do it. I ended up taking a different path, but I was right. Exactly what I thought it was. The thing is, right, the good news is all around, right, for you and I in the sectors that we're in, right, because we're in the same larger sector, but we're in different, you know, subsectors of that thing. The thing is, it's only going to get bigger, and the space is huge. You know, so there will be plenty of places for you and I to bounce around to should we decide. Very confused. Found the right, yeah. Internet of Things and the 5G network is going to be, or are you familiar with, have you ever heard the phrase IEN? The Intelligent Edge Network, are you familiar with that? So the Intelligent Edge Network is basically the collective of all of the sensors and switches and nodes that will be collecting data from all of these smart devices that are in the world. Your phone, your watch, your car, game consoles, when you go into stores, you know, your credit cards, everything, all these things that are communicable, right? Things that can talk to other things. You know, they all have a sensor, and they all talk to other sensors, and sensors and switches, they aggregate data. They either receive it or they send it or they both, right? And the idea is that, you know, we want those sensors to talk in as close to real time as possible, which means sub-millisecond transmission back and forth from here through all the network to a data center and back again to relay the message, all in sub-second stuff, right? And you know, like an example, right? This is just one example, and it's not that it's right around the corner or anything. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it is. Sorry, you might hear my fan a bit, but it's hot. I need to blow this on me a little bit. But you know, like the self-driving cars, right? How a self-driving car works is that there are sensors in the road, either in the stripes, in the paint and the stripes. You got flat little RF chips in there, or on signs, or on like little posts posted alongside the road, however it is. And your car, the self-driving cars like the Teslas or the Mercedes ones or the BMW ones, and those sensors talk to each other. And your car's like, I'm traveling, north-northeast at, 52 miles an hour along this road titled blah, 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 blah. And those sensors will tell you, okay, okay, or hey, 29-degree bend in the road coming in approximately X feet or whatever it is, or there's a red light. So to tell your car when to stop, all of these things, right? I mean, all of this stuff is aggregated data that is being just transmitted back and forth between devices and stuff all the time. Same with your phone, talking back and forth to the car. And do you remember? This one's is not scary, but right, this one's a little weird to think about. But Did you ever see Minority Report? That Tom Cruise movie from back in the day. So, in Minority Report, and not the premise of the movie is not what I'm talking about, but there's a scene in the movie is what I'm going to talk about. So the premise of the movie is that basically the police have found a way to predict crime before it happens, and they go out to arrest people before they commit the crimes they were planning to commit. Whatever. It's all aggregated through data from like credit cards and where you go and who you talk to, all these other things. Right? And that's pretty scary. But I don't ever see that being a real thing. There's too much to that. But what does happen in the movie that I believe will absolutely happen in the near future is Tom Cruise is one of these not psychic cops, whatever. He's a cop. He's part of the group that arrests the people before they do the stuff. And he doesn't like what's happening, finds out it's all BS, so he wants out. But, as somebody who was part of the force, they have all his, biometric data. His eyes and his fingerprints and all this other stuff, right? So, they use, everything uses biometric data for everything else. And there's a scene earlier in the movie where he walks into a store, like a clothes store, and it's, oh hey Mr. whatever, his character's name is welcome back, it's good to see you. You haven't been here since blah 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 day. Hey, those things you bought last time, they're on sale for whatever, you'd like to buy them again, right? So they've used biometric data in real time passively to sell person-specific ads about products based on purchase history and stuff in the past, right? And I think that that's going to be a real thing. Now, is it going to be with biometric data? I don't think so. I think I think that you'll walk into a store and those little sensors that they use to track when you walk out with the little tag on there that beeps, let them know that you're stealing stuff. Wow, that could have gone much worse. Holy smokes. But anyway, so he walks into a store later. Anyway, to get out of the system, he has an illegal eye surgery where he gets the eyes of some other man implanted into his face. So when he walks in the store, it says something to him. It thinks he's somebody else. Anyway. It thinks he's some Japanese guy. Anyway, so... But what I can see stores and shops doing in the future is when you walk in, the NFC in your phone, right, that you use to do tap to pay or whatever else, it'll ping whatever their little thing is, and then you'll either get an ad to your phone from the store. Hey Nathan, welcome back, thanks for coming in. Are you here to pick up more blah blah blah, whatever you purchased last time? Or hey, we know that you're interested in buying this type of product. We got a new that type of product in. Would you like to see more information about it? And it just pushes it right to your stuff. That's something that I can see being a real thing very soon in the future. And yeah, it feels a little sketchy, right? It's a little invasion of privacy, but I think it's the future of marketing and advertising, and it's the future of sales. to your customers. And I mean, I think we're already getting a little bit of that as it is with like how Google AdSense works. If you look up something one time, and then every time you go on a website from here on out, there's an ad for the shoes that you looked up or whatever. You know what I mean? And I see it all the time. Or you're talking about something, and then all of a sudden there's an ad for something you were talking about because your mic is playing. It's all really there. It's all there. It's all things we agreed to. It's in the terms of service when you sign up for certain things. But those type of things are going to happen more and more and more as time goes forward. Sub-second aggregate data transmission is going to be where it's at. So, you want to make a gang of money. Learn how to capitalize. I mean, there's lots of, like, not as nasty feeling, invasion of privacy type stuff out there that they're going to do with the IEN. And I'm excited. I mean, that's how we're going to get things we wanted as kids. Crazy technology we saw in movies. But Guardians 3, face ye the blade, with relic bearer join, your fealty swear to me. What? Fighting more bombs, just run away. So this doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah. I think with the self-driving car thing, I think is going to be pretty dope. And that's probably the one I'm most excited about because I want a self-driving car. I want nothing more than to get in my car and say, take me to Chick-fil-A. Let's go to data's captured the center. It has physical switches to shut off certain sensors. Yep. I tell folks all the time, man, like, listen, if your concern is that you don't want to get caught up in the Matrix, brother, let me tell you something. It's too late for that. terrify everybody about it, man, but trust me, you are in the system. I mean, think about this too, right? And this is something that may be more specific to the United States, but if you're born in the United States, you know what you have? You have a social security number. So trust me, they've been tracking you since the day you were born, man. There's nothing left to it but to do it. And they do, man. They're tracking you through credit card purchases and buying habits and visiting places and stuff, man. You know, that stuff's the real deal. So, you know, I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't bother wasting time being scared about it. It is what it is. Just be smart about the moves that you make. You know, because it ends up being this Megaran and Storyville did their album Soul Veggies, and there's a song on there called Eye in the Sky, and it's the song is literally about like what we're talking about. It's this thing about how, you know, you're already being watched, you're already being monitored, right? It's not, you know, it's already there, but you know, at the same time, it kind of plays devil's advocate. And it's like the same technology that people are so upset about, the same type of technology that is implemented in mass can be used properly to deter, you know, bad things from happening. Yeah, whether it does or it don't, you know, is another conversation entirely, but it's like, it's a tool, you know, it's a tool, and just like any other tool, the tools don't do anything by themselves. Somebody has to use the tool in a negative capacity for it to be, you know, a bad thing, right? You know, items are not inherently good or bad, they just are. So, yeah, you know, there is an argument to be made, and I'm not for it necessarily. I'm just saying there's an argument to be made about, you know, giving up degrees of privacy can, you know, pretty much ensure levels of security. The whole conundrum is, you know, which levels of those are you know, how deep are you willing to give up, you know, your privacy? You know, you think about it like this, right? You don't want to be tracked. You don't want anybody to know where you are at all times. Man, you have kids. Should something happen to them or they go missing, man, the ability to just click a button, flick a switch, and you can find out exactly where they are. That's a dream come true for parents, man. Man, do you really want somebody able to do that at any time? You know, they say they won't do it without your permission, but monitor that kind of stuff. I don't know. You know, it is not a simple topic, right? It's certainly a nuanced conversation. But I think that's where we're at currently. But at the same time, right? Like, and this is why I tell people, you know, if you're in the field, this is the stuff you want to get into, man. Because if you are a person of high moral fiber, strong character, then that's at least pretty much insurance of one good person in the loop who will make sure that, you know, the technology at hand is not being used in a bad way. I guess I'll say. Man, we went real deep down that road. Holy gracious me. Anyway. So Zump, what are you playing, man? What games are you jamming currently? Did you pick up the new Splatoon yet? Trying to beat Skatebird. Oh. I kept saying I was going to try that out and never did. Is it any good? It's a floaty, less polished Tony Hawk. Nice. Sounds like fun. Tiny stripes, 3 cigarettes, doors, 2. Sounds like a good time. I heard it was basically like, yeah, they basically ripped the Tony Hawk like 1 or 2 engines. Like, let's make it a bird. Instead of Tony Hawk, it's a bird. Get it? Get it? Trying to leave you the end of the week. Here is a Tony Hawk in the game. Nice. Good. I'm happy they didn't pass on the pun. That would have been a shame. Oh, there's another statue that's down here and I missed it. Come on, son. How did I miss this? He's talking about work when I'm off the clock. No. I want to finish this first one. What is that? What is Sayonara Wild Hearts? The title sounds awesome. start doing the thing. From what I've heard, it's more of a digital experience than a game. What's that? Splatoon? Oh, Sayonara Wild Hearts. What's it on? Scoop, boop, boop, PS4 Switch. Yeah, let's look it up. Sayonara, nope. Wild Hearts. A rhythm game. Dreamy arcade game about riding motorcycles, skateboarding, dance battling, shooting lasers, wielding swords. What? Described as a pop album video game. Huh. Check this out. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Looks like it'll be fun. Huh. I can certainly be asked to get down on some shenanigans like that. Let me tell you what. Are you wearing that guy rod? Yeah, you are, girl. All right, cool. So you party leaders target. Okay. Rez. I don't think I ever played Rez. It reminded me of Res of the Rhythm Shooter on the Dreamcast. Nice. So, speaking of Dreamcast, I went to Best Buy on Labor Day weekend because I'm in, well, as you can see, right? I'm in this room here. No more green screen, right? Got my new office set up. And I haven't had a television in my office. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. That functioned properly for a while. And so I hadn't been able to use my analog capture card, which is over there on the floor, to play my old stuff, which I want to do. So I got that. I don't know if you can see it right. Oh, come on, you. Whatever. Right there. Kind of hiding in the background. I haven't set it up yet. I got it's like a 50-inch something smart TV that I'll use to watch TV while I'm in here working, whatever. But then I'll be able to hook up my old consoles to it because it does have a composite input on it, which is pretty cool. So hopefully, I plan on getting some old school console streams in here. Because like my brother gave me this, which is one of my favorite games ever. I want to play this on my PlayStation. No, I remember you buying them. I remember when I was up there with you and we went to TMG, you were looking at buying some. And one of the guys I watch on Twitch all the time, Future Man, he set up his thing. He's got this thing called the Retro Lab, and he's got a Mr. FPGA, and he's got a Dreamcast with the flash cart, and he's got the GameCube with the flash cart. I want it. I want it all. I'm not super concerned about like look, here's the thing. I want it because there's games that I just don't have and I can't get my hands on. like just being honest, right? But I would also like to be able to play the authentic article on the authentic console if I can, right? If and when I can, that's what I'd like to do. But for other games that are just, either way out of my price point to buy or just impossible to frickin' find, I would very much like to have some sort of emulation, methodology to go about doing it. So, although I gotta say, of all the ones, the GameCube and the Dreamcast one are the two that I want the most. Because their game libraries are just way too stellar to pass up. Ooh, it's cold. Who do we got? Who else is the Ice Bay? We're fighting Shiva. Mateus. Let's do this. I grabbed the cheap Dreamcast clone one. Nice. Yeah, no, I'd like to. My capture card muted. Oops. But yeah, no. There's a lot of
I must be strong.
a lot of those I'd love to play. But I mean, I have a pretty good collection of classic stuff that I would like to play. Does the GameCube one have? Does the GameCube one have the Game Boy player built into it? it's in. I run some food because it's better as some food. Okay. I mean, because the GameCube's got some games on it that I really like to play, but I would definitely be able to take advantage of like emulating the Game Boy player. To find me like a SNES emulator that has the Super Game Boy button. Yeah, we'll see. The fourth kid will be here in March, so I want to gamble. Bring any crap home with me. That close. I really want to go. Like, I miss Mag so much. So I don't know, we'll see. And you know, my thing is if they still feel that they need to do vaccination cards and masks all the time, then maybe don't have a 25,000 person event. I don't know. I can't say that for sure. Because like I said, I want to go. And it's everybody's choice to go. And if you feel it's safe to go, then you should go. I feel it's safe to go. But no. As I'm saying, I know they have all that, but that's what I'm saying is like if you feel the need to have all that, then I don't know. If you feel the need to have all that because you feel like that you need to be safe and do whatever, then at the same time it's like I don't know. It feels like talking out of both sides of your neck. But like I said, everybody, it's not a mandatory event. You choose whether you want to go or not go. So I'm cool with that. And like I said, I might just choose not to go until things are a little bit better. So that's where that sword comes from. Never made it this far before. Oh, it's so heavy.
You should try it on the Dawn Shard. See if it can destroy Nethicite or not.
What?
He just may be onto something. The Dawn Shard's no use to us, after all.
The stone bleeds mist.
It has been roused. It fears the sword. The stone is quiet.
This is the sword, the Nethicite destroyer.
Should it find its mark?
Vaughn! Tell me, did you see him again?
I didn't. Not a thing. Not even my brother. Not anything.
You obtain the Sword of Kings. That's pretty cool. Holy smokes. That's a lot. What you call it? The license for the Esper Mateus has been added to the board. Am I gonna have you be mine? Nah. We'll spread the love a little bit. Protectiga Shelga, Bravery Kiraja, Holiest, yes. Maelstrom's Bolt, let's go. This is the duration of status effects, yes. Oh, I should do this. A ribbon. Alright, what do we got? Fire, yes. Cool deal. What do we got here? Some more max HP. Battle lore, make your damage go up. Ninja Swords 1, Ninja Swords 2. What else we got? Bosch. Zodiac, Escutcheon. Yeah, let's do Battle Lore. Genji armor. Okay. Excalibur! Ultima Blade. Durandal. We got Foe Breaker, more HP. Good lord. Let's see, Francisca, Morningstar, Great Axe, Golden Axe, Rishika. Yeah, we'll pick this up. Fuse, which I don't have. Alright, we'll hold on to those. We can make make you my potion thrower. Traveler. Max HP. What about you, sir? Max HP it is. Ribbon is over there. Have you unlocked it on this board again? Oh, up here, so. Bum, 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 bum. Elements of treachery. Cool. Alright, what about you, Machinist Time Battle Mage? We'll give it to Vine. Pyroclasm. Alright, so I got the 2 crossbow things. Where's like the next? Oh, I'm missing just by a bit. Okay. Well, then you hang on to them points there, friend. Alright, so what shenanigans await me on the way out of here? What I've learned over the course of my life playing fantasy games is if you don't, it doesn't automatically take you out of the dungeon after you beat the boss. It usually means you're going to run into some other crap. Or I just got proved wrong. That's okay with me. maybe I was right. Hey, look at that. I was right. We make it out the front door, and there they are. The jerks.
The Empire's debts grow legion.
There. Smoke. What could it mean?
Save ourselves a headache and teleport our way through, baby. Uh-oh. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. For shame. For shame.
Ah, our vagrant princess. Swift has your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings. You will surrender it to me. Too late, and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate.
There it is again.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
This mist. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Miern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man. A weapon forged by his wisdom who would challenge the gods themselves. A fitting blade for a true dynast king. Wraithwall did but pretend the title, a cur begging nethicite scraps from his master's table. Hark! Evilise hails her true dynast king, Vain Solidor. He shall defy the will of the gods and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh! The new Evilise holds no place for the name Dalmasca. The stain of Wraithwall's blood shall be washed clean from history's weave.
Awesome. I'm into it. Let's go. come forth, Elias, thou biggest. Fight this dude in Final Fantasy Tactics, man. This dude is a tough bastard. Oh, come on, for real? Okay, no time for the summons. I get it.
Please.
Oh, jeez. Did Canelo die just before it cast? Apparently.
I never miss.
My regards.
I must endure.
I never miss.
My regards.
I have no idea if this is even going to do anything. My hope is that
I never miss.
whatever the big gross attack at the end is going to be strong enough to take out Maul's goons. That's the plan.
Let me show you how it's done.
Ha! Fresh ring, boom!
He set his very bones about with manufactured nethersite. The Grand Kiltius?
Wait, what about Larsa?
Gone, spirited away by Judge Brandt.
You okay?
So he was here.
As for our young lordling, he went along. To avoid trouble, you see, but Judge Bergen had other ideas. He flew into a rage, and I was left to fend for myself. Please, Princess, you must permit me to take you back with me to Rosaria.
So that you can protect me?
I would lay down my life, at a single word to be sure, but I harbor no mongering delusions of valiant grandeur. Vayne has our war pavilion jumping at shadows. They favor a preemptive strike, but you will convince them otherwise. You will see that they do not start this war.
This I cannot do. Forgive me, but my errand here is not yet done. I must wield the Sword of Kings, and with it bring an end to the Dusk Shard.
This stone, do you even know what it is?
I can venture a guess. The Draclaw Laboratory in Arcades. The Empire's weapons research begins and ends there. How soon do we leave?
At once. As for matters in Rosaria, I bid you luck.
So you would leave each to fend for his own. Let us hope that you are not disappointed. Ah, that's right. Larsa left a message. The differences between our two lands will fade before the shared dream of men. My leave, I take.
This guy. Pure shenanigans, man. He's cool. Sunblaze.
How do you propose we reach Arcades? Arcadia's borders will be well guarded for fear of Rosarian invasion. We dare not approach by air.
And their navy will see that the coast is watched as well. No, we go afoot. We'll cross into Arcadia in the Salika Wood. We can reach the wood any number of ways, but the easiest is to head north from Nalbina.
There is a hunter's camp just beyond the Salika Wood. The camp sits within Arcadia's borders, so Imperial patrols there should be sparse.
Getting that far should be half the fun. Let's be sure we go prepared.
Alright. Let us go and make contact with this stone. Bring some folks back to life. Save. Ooh, mercy. Ooh. That's a weird pop. Alright, let's see. So we are going to Arcades, which means we need to go to Nalbina. I believe I touched the stone there, so I can probably just teleport, save myself a headache. Did. Look at that. I need to get more stones. What I really need to be doing. I want to rock right now. I'm not basic. I can't get down. Burnished protectives, heavy pieces of armor polished to a near finish and suffused with strong magics, affording additional protection beyond the physical. A shielded armor. To it. Oh, yeah, let me, you can equip the Sword of Kings. What? Huh. So my evade goes to nothing. Sword of Kings it is. Alright, Balthier, why can you equip the Sword of Kings here, you weirdo? Okay. Bosh, can you equip that mirror armor? I didn't get it. I thought I was getting it, but I did not get it. Something else entirely. Mysterious magic. What do you got? Get to sleep for work? Alright, brother man. What time is it now anyway? Oh, dude, yeah. I'll be done here in about 15 minutes. So, word up, yeah, get you some sleep, man. And I will, I'll at you later. I'll probably be back, tomorrow or Thursday, so. Peace. There we go, all these. I am sure that at some point I will want to buy more gambits, but today is not that day. Okay, or not. Hey, look at that, they're not blocking my way like they were before. Osfran High Waist. I came to fuck them up. It's a trap that I didn't see. A trap that I didn't see. Oy vey. By this dude. Using like this one little dude. Eat it, fire element. Get that space-time continuum smashed all to pieces. I don't want to hear it. Hadouken! Wow, that's a lot of... Totally worth it. Jeez, jeez. Oh, I have Shiraga? Yeah. Alright. You're busy. Doing the thing. I have no idea if I'm going right. No idea whatsoever. Dalmasca, Esterson, Son, Biscuit, gone the wrong way. It was open. Alright, lady, you gotta bring everybody back up. Ooh, I got my party. Handling business. Things are going pretty tough. Alright, so let's move north this time. You ain't guts. You ain't guts, fool. Sweet. What I really want to do is keep it. I'm starting to get a little tired, but I feel like I could go for a little bit longer. In about 3 hours. Sword. Kiko Ichimonji. Giant stone. Salgathy. Yes, I will. Please and thank you. That's the wrong way. What was I couldn't do? It's worse than I got. Oh yeah. You dummy. Why do you keep pressing that button, man? Fuzzy Mitre. Arago, Vanishkill, Fire, Berserk, Darkrai, Stone. Alright, so we got here. Show the points. Son of a biscuit. Okay, cool. Cool. Dang. Alright, so close. Alright, might as well buy what you can. Shield. Alright, we'll come back to that. No. All of this stuff, between all the crap that Ron has, he ain't got enough. He ain't got enough on the license board, one way or the other, to where you gotta get some. Alright, so. Six. Alright, so you can buy heavy armor 6. Or so that's 40, it's 55. trick. Is that what happened? Oh no, I didn't deserve. Oh, so there are some strange fellows. Shrine of the East. Pair of thieves' cups. Well, I guess you don't know who to attack when you are the party leader. Buy me some greens. pass on by this gang of dudes here. Alright, donde? Silica wood. This is another. Alright, let's call it a night right here. I think this is as good a place as any. Made some progress, man. I'm excited. Like I said, this is all new to me. All this area is new to me. I never made it as far in my game at the original play that I did, so I'm excited to see what comes next. I literally have no idea anything about this game. Like, plot-wise, nothing. I've avoided it this long in my life. I have no idea what's going to happen. So, I'm excited to see what comes next. So, yeah, thanks for coming through and hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you guys doing the thing. Find somebody else who's playing. This guy's new though. It's new to me. Yeah, so let's go check this other guy. He's playing some Final Fantasy 12 as well. So we'll go peep him, and then yeah, I will see you guys either tomorrow and or Thursday. Haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how things go. So, appreciate you guys. Catch you later. Peace. Man, that was an awesome video, wasn't it? So, be sure to click over here and subscribe to the channel. Get more content like this on your YouTube feed. Click over here to watch a video that's likely related to the one that you just watched. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Both NerdDadTPC. That's NERDADTPC. Again, thanks for checking out the channel. Look forward to seeing you next time.